brick for fun, prisoner of war of these 80s. Marine Corps rappers, me, don't try to play me. Platoon annihilated by lyrical napalm. Believing what's right, and I bear arms. This beat is military. Military. Ground attack, that's what I'm calling MCs around me. They're all falling, I'm a colonel of all kind of rap styles. You're just a private, it's gonna be a while. Strikes and years and problems over my peers. It took drills and kills, the shape of the hand, I shook boot camp. 12 weeks, you made it. Uniform, DOR, and we take it. Section 8, you're out of here, my brother. No graduation pictures to show your mother incoming. Rap was our goal. Next thing you hear, fire in the hole, they're missing. In action like Jackson. Push the button and people are asking nuclear. Why do we have it? Plain and simple, Gorbachev got it.
Club Saturday night! Club Saturday night! Club Saturday night!
Military.
Hold on, come on!
Is what I receive from missions and songs like these. MCs are bringing tools, they can't hack it. Yeah, okay, I wear a full metal jacket. Apocalypse, now or later. It don't matter, cause I ain't afraid of the enemy. And you could quote what I said. Yo, troops, go to infrared, cause it's an ambush. Put out a jam on a sneak tip. The tide's turned, and I beeped it. Budget for my military large. The budget for your jam, minimal Sarge. Green Beret, Special Forces Battalion. Paid in full, I got a Panther Battalion. Wait a minute, this beat ain't through. You ain't dismissed, you're only a courtroom.
Wanna say rap tapping on that dope stuff.
This beat is
Let that
military.
boogie in!
Hardcore military. Hold it. You disobeyed my order. Yo, should I bust them? Yeah, be your order. Nah, I got a better idea. Put them in the front line and make them stay there. Fear. Yeah, I can see right through them. And word about a thing, the enemy will do them. Chance. He might escape. Nah, not even Rambo could dodge his fate. This be military.
I'm feeling it, baby! I'm feeling it!
Hardcore military. Military.
Oh, Lord!
Home 500, rise and shine. Fake MCs, your asses are mine. Marine Corps gear, pop machine, yeah. Mics and turntables, you know what I mean. 24/7, I'm giving inspection. My rhymes align, I make a perfect selection. Def Jam, what's that? Are we cut? What? In your war locker, I'm writing you up, so just laugh.
Jam,
Your
baby.
work is full, but like a tow truck, I got pull. Moving the crowd like it shouldn't be a masses. My regime, absolutely badass. This beat is military. Military.
Club Saturday night! Club Saturday night!
Hardcore military. Military, military, military.
Hold on, Jam in the Box, Jam Master Soul, Club Saturday Night. Man, glad to be here with you on Club Saturday Night. Here again, man, a beautiful, beautiful weather out here today. I'm gonna let you know what it is here in my neck of the woods. Hope it's nice in your neck of the woods. I really do. This is spring, 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 spring forward. It is spring. We're glad to have spring here, man. Finally, at least in the Midwest, we're glad the spring is finally has come back to the Midwest, as a rock would say. Man, glad that is here. This is Club Saturday Night. I'm the Jam Master Soul. Glad that you joined us here on WHPNN Radio Network, because we are streaming nationally throughout the internet. We're streaming worldwide. We're streaming to over 200 countries to let us come into their neck of the woods to bring them Club Saturday Night. Man, glad to do that. And thanking them for them tuning in. Thanking Great Britain and Miami for them tuning in just as well. And also Hawaii. Hey, glad to see you guys back. Haven't seen you guys in a long time. So glad that they are tuning in to us just as well. Love you guys out there. Thank you so much. And thanking you for you tuning in, taking your time out off our social media too just as well. We appreciate you for you tuning in to Club Saturday Night. Thanking you so much. That is highly appreciated. Joining me, of course, in the studio is Dave the Man. He's our engineer here at WHPNN Radio Network as he helps us stream through Speaker.com. Because one for Speaker.com, we wouldn't be able to go nationally. And we thanking Speaker.com for doing what? A fantastic job as always. We do appreciate Speaker.com for doing what they do and how they do. So we do appreciate them down there at Speaker.com. So glad to be here with you on Club Saturday Night. Also coming into the studio is our musical producer. We definitely thank him for coming in. He's dropping things as he's coming in here, but we thank him for coming in anyway. Dr. G, of course, is in the house. Glad to have Dr. G in the house. We are on the air every first Saturday of the month and the last Saturday of the month. And that gives us a chance to go back to back, track to track, as we get a chance to come back. And this is our last Saturday, which is the first Saturday of April 2019. So we'll be back on the last Saturday of this month, and glad to be here with you on the Saturday. Okay. Want to make some corrections. Not some corrections, but a correction that I made an error last week in my reporting. As you know, the mayoral race took place here in Chicago, and I'm gonna tell you about that. But I want to make my correction. I said the 21st Ward alderman in Chicago was going to jail. That was not true. And I indeed give a deeply apology to the alderman. There is an alderman going to jail, by the way, but it's not the 21st Ward alderman. And I certainly want to give my apology to the 21st Ward alderman for that. He is Howard Brooklyn. Did I say his name right? Howard Brook. Yeah. Howard Brooks Jr., who won a re-election, won 53.1% of the vote in the 21st Ward. And also his dad owns Howard Brooklyn Funeral Home. And oh, by the way, they handled my father death. So, you know, the Brooklyns are good people. They really are. So I definitely want to give, and I know them, so I definitely want to give an apology for that misinformation. I do apologize. Charge it to don't charge it to me, charge it to who gave me that misguided information. and we did have a young producer here last week, that was helping us out. He only stayed for about a couple hours. Yeah. And then he left. So he gave us the wrong information. So naturally I'm going to blame it on him because he's the one that did do it, but I'm the one that said it. So I do apologize for that. As we talked about last week, a historical thing took place here in Chicago. We had 2 black women running for mayor in Chicago. That was something interesting. Some say, well, cause things all messed up. So now they want the black people to come in to clean it up. Yeah. Of course, you know how that thing goes. I know how it goes, and you know how it goes too. But still, we had 2 wonderful black women to run. I tell you who even though I don't vote in Chicago because I don't live in Chicago, but I had my favorite, which was Lori Lightfoot, and proudly to say that Lori Lightfoot won the election by a landslide. She is Chicago's new mayor. And I want to say congratulations to Lori Lightfoot. I'm wishing her so much success in her new position. I believe in her, and I believe that she's going to do a fantastic job for Chicago. She's going to set a plateau that the next future mayors will have to follow. I believe that, and I believe in Lori Lightfoot. So I'm wishing her so much success in saying that. So Lori Lightfoot, congratulations to you as Chicago's mayor. Lori, just give you a little detail on Lori. Lori won by a landslide. She won by 73.7% of the vote. The total votes that Lori had was and it was a small turnout, by the way, but Lori had 371,863 votes to Tony Preckwinkle, who is the Cook County Board president. Man, what a beatdown that Tony took. 132,754. Tony even lost her own precinct, by the way. Tony only won 26.3% of the precinct. Man, that's something else. As I mentioned earlier, Laura took 73.7% of the precinct, giving her a 47.4% point difference over Tony Preckwinkle, the board secretary. I shouldn't say secretary. I'm sorry, Tony, the board president. Tony has three more years in that position. Tony even lost her own ward from where she was alderman of. Man, isn't that something? Tony only carried 20 of the 2,069 precincts, and even lost the campaign staffer that worked for her that said and wanted to remain anonymous, I could not stay with Tony Preckwinkle. I had to go over to where history was going to be made. And this is before the winner was announced, and she went over to Lori Lightfoot side. And so Tony Preckwinkle not only lost, but lost one of her campaign workers that abandoned ship. Also, she further went on to say that they really wasn't listening to the people. They didn't hear the people. They thought they knew what the people wanted, and they wanted to keep their agenda and wasn't listening to the people. She said Tony never really totally reached out to the people because she felt, I guess, like some of these politicians do, they think that they know what's best for you. And it didn't pan out well for Tony Preckwinkle, losing heavily. So now, even for her to run for re-election in 3 years for the Cook County Board president, some is saying, man, is she vulnerable now? Because they thought that she was going to be the powerhouse, because Tony even went further to become the chairman of the Cook County. And now even that seat could be up for grabs, with others looking at Tony Preckwinkle as a wounded duck. So that's what took place there. Also, other wards. I'm not going to go over all of the wards. Over 15 wards had the runoff, but in the 15 ward district, Raymond Lopez won by 59.2%. In the 16 ward, Stephanie D. Coleman won by 66.1% of the vote. And in the 20th ward, man, it was a tough one there. In the 20th ward, neck and neck, 39 precincts out of 39 reported, and Janet B. Taylor won 59% of that. She's the new alderman. These are new aldermen, by the way. And in the 21st ward, as I mentioned earlier, Howard Brooklyn Jr. won by 53.1%. Congratulations to him. And again, my apologies for laboring that ward as the alderman going to jail. That was a misinterpretation, and I do apologize for that. In the 21st ward, Alex lost to Brian Lopez. Alex had 45.7%, and Brian had 54.3% of the votes. So a lot of new aldermen is going to be joining the new mayor-elect Laura life. Congratulations, new mayor. Also, one in Harvey, for 4 years straight was Eric J. Kellogg, mayor of Harvey. But that was the max that he could run, but he was also under indictment, federal indictment. They raided City Hall and the police department. He was never arrested in this process, but he is under federal investigation. And along with that, and along with the max term that he has reached, he did not seek re-election because he couldn't. And so congratulations to the new mayor of Harvey, Illinois, Christopher Clark, who was also an alderman of Harvey, and who also is the one that wrote the bill that you can only do 4 terms as mayor. So Christopher Clark is the new mayor of Harvey. Congratulations, Christopher Clark. Christopher won 94.4% of the vote of the precinct reporting. And he beat out Matt Caskill, who won 39% of the precincts to his 61% of the precinct. Overall, he won 94.4% of the precincts there that voted in Harvey. So a new Harvey mayor in Harvey is going to be there. Hope they clean Harvey up, because a lot of parts of Harvey is a little raggedy. We need to get some cleanup done for that city. It is a city, not a village. And so we want to say that's what took place in our neck of the woods here in Chicago. So just want to just give that shout out to all the new politicians and wish them so well of a job that they can do so well. Well, as my daughter always say, Daddy, you talk too much. Okay, yes, I know. So I got to end that talking so much and open up the show to kick off what we do. Jam in the Box, Jam Master of Soul, Club Saturday Night. Rick and Valerie, Jam in the Box, Jam Master Soul Club Saturday night. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Carol for texting me. Hey, Carol, I can't pronounce your last name, so do not get mad at me because I miss your last name because I can't pronounce it. But Carolyn writes, Rick, she says, Jam Master of Soul. I'm just reading what she wrote. So I don't know where you got that one from, but she says, New Jersey, listen to you too. And I'm from New Jersey, so you never give a shout out to New Jersey. Okay. Tom from New Jersey also texted in too and said, hey man, listen to you, Jam Master, good songs. Thank you for playing. Love the old school. So, hey guys from New Jersey, want to give a shout out to New Jersey. Thank you guys for listening in at us here at Club Saturday Night at New Jersey. So thank you, New Jersey. We do appreciate you. Thank you. You got to text, you got to listen in because we get the chart and the chart shows percentages around of a percentage of people that listen in. It don't tell us how many, it just shows a percentage of people that listen in. And so, I guess it's kind of natural to give out to those who listen in the most, but also you got to give out to those that listen in that's climbing because, they can climb higher than those out there too. So, hey, New Jersey, thank you guys so much for you listening in. Dr. G, you stumbled in here, dropping things. What did you drop, Dr. G? Was that, Hennessy's or something that you dropped? I'm sorry? Excuse you? Okay. Oh, Grey Goose. Excuse me. Okay, Dr. G, Grey Goose. Dr. G dropping his Grey Goose coming in the door. Dave the Man, of course, is here in the studio with us here at WHPNN Radio Network. And Dave is coming in with Dave Beer again. He has Dave Beer. And you know something, Dr. G, you said something to me earlier today. And you said, notice this. And so I have been kind of like paying attention. Now, Dave walked in with Dave Beer. He opened up 2 of Dave Beer. I don't know if it's light, whatever it is. He put one on your side of the table and put one on mine. Then he stands back and watch us. Now I busted him out before, maybe about 2 months ago, but I haven't really been paying attention to this until you brought it up again. I think Dave thinks that we are his guinea pigs because he stands back and he watches us drink the Dave Beer. Once we finish drinking the Dave Beer and we ask for another beer, then he gives us the beer. He don't open it. He let us open it. Well, he opened up the first one, but then he opens up one and then he drinks. So I think Dave is using us as a guinea pig. And I kind of think that you're right about that, Dr. G. So, Dave, you could take your Dave Beer back because, you know what? I have something already over here. Dr. G has some Grey Goose. So we don't really need Dave Beer or whatever the hell you want to call it. Because last week you called one of your beers Flaming Dave. So I don't know what this one is. High Fly Dave or whatever you want to call it. Not too sure what you want to call your beer, Dave, but we're not going to be your guinea pigs, okay? You're going to have to drink the beer, and we'll sit back and wait an hour. And if you don't drop, then we'll join in.
You need is love.
late, great Dennis Edwards here on Club Saturday Night. Jam Master Soul doing it to you. And Dr. G, you are absolutely correct. Because he does this and it really irritates me. Because he goes over, after he put the beer down, then he goes over and he messes with my replica of the Batmobile. He knows how I hate that. And he goes over there and then he messes with the replica of the Batmobile. That really irritates me because he knows that's my favorite. And you don't mess with that. So I had to chase him from over there. I want to mention something here. Speaking in terms of the replica of the Batmobile back in the day when I was growing up, you can glue these things together, because that's what I did to this one here, by the way. And the door opens up and everything. The hood opens up, fire comes out of the area for the Batman. Because I have the first Batmobile, and I've always told myself, before God takes me away off this planet, I'm going to buy a actual live driven replica of the Batmobile. I think they sell for like $100,000 to have all the features working, including the parachute, including turning the Batmobile around. Man, isn't that something? All that will cost you about $150,000. And I am determined that I'm going to get that. That's a goal to shoot for. And that's something that I always want. It's just me. I mean, you may have your own. But this is mine. So I'm not going to change this because you don't like it. This is mine, okay? But the point that I wanted to make is that back in the day when I was growing up, when you buy these replica cars and you glue them together, there was a special kind of bonding glue that you would use to glue them together, and they would stick because they were metal, not plastic. Listen what I'm talking about. Right now, they give you the plastic engine and stuff, but they don't do it the way they used to do it. The engine itself had a little weight to it, and it was metal. And you have to glue it to the transmission at the bottom. It gives you directions. You actually put this car together like a manufacturer were putting cars together. So no matter what it was it 1950 or 1947 type vehicle, whatever it was, Chrysler, Ford, whatever it was, because I remember having a Ford pickup truck, and I also remember having a 1957 Cadillac, and I remember getting that. Now my parents used to buy this and give this to me and say, "Go put it together." Now no one came in the room to show me how to do this. Now I glue what I can glue together. No, because I don't think they knew what the hell they were doing anyway. They just said, "Go ahead and do this." So when I come out and say, "Can you guys help me?" No, you have to learn how to do it yourself. That's because your dumbasses didn't know how to do it. So they sent me in there and I had to try to figure out different things. But the point making is that it actually taught you, what goes to the transmission, what turns, how the transmission turns. You had to put in the transmission. Back then, yeah, you did. You had to put in the transmission, the motor. You actually built the vehicle from the frame. You actually had to glue everything from the frame back then. Man, it really taught you about cars. It really did. I learned as much as I could, and then after I couldn't do a lot because I just could not hook up. And it's just crazy, but it was just me. I could not hook up that little pole thing that ran from the motor to the transmission. I just couldn't do it. I could never get it right. And so I just get frustrated. So I just stop, and that's what you can't let your kids do today. You can't let them get frustrated to the point to where they stop. You have to take the initiative to get involved and be involved with them to help encourage them and keep them going. But just thinking about that, man, it taught you about cars. It really did. So it's just something from the old school that I just want to share with you. Jam in the Box, Jam Master Soul, Club Saturday Night. Here's Tony Braxton. Lovely lady.
Do that to me. Yeah.
Braxton, Jam in the Box, Jam Master Soul, Club Saturday Night. Do what you do, how you do, when you do. That's what we do here on Club Saturday Night. Here's Barry White and Lisa Stanfield. Jam in the Box, Jam Master Soul, Club Saturday Night. Late, great Barry.
I can't find my baby. I don't know when, I don't know why. Why he's gone away and I don't know where she can be. My baby, but I'm gonna find him
someday, some way.
Ooh, had a call, and I let myself go. I said so many things he didn't know. Where his time was so bad. And I don't think he's coming back.
You will not be.
Well, he gave the reasons he should go. He said things he hadn't said before, and he was so mad. And I don't think he's coming back. Coming back. I did too much lying. I wasted too much time.
Where she can be,
my baby.
I know you are, baby. I know you are. Been a bad girl.
You're gonna help me.
Been a bad girl, Lisa.
So open heart. He never did me wrong. I was the one, the weakest one of all, and now I'm almost so. And I don't think he's coming back, coming back. I did too much lying, wasted too much time. Now I'm here and crying. Around the world and I can't find my baby. I don't know when, I don't know why. Why he's gone away and I don't know where he can be. My baby, but I'm gonna find him.
I know you will, baby.
Been around the world and I can't find my baby. I don't know when, I don't know why.
Why he's gone away
and I don't know
where she can be.
My baby, but I'm gonna find him. Baby, but I'm gonna find him
someday, some way.
I've been around the world looking for my baby. Been around the world, and I'm gonna find.
Jam in the Box, Jam Master Soul, Club Saturday Night. Do what you do, how you do, when you do. That's what you do. And that was Barry White doing what he does so well. Oh, man, I'm going to tell you something that I'm enjoying doing here with you on Club Saturday Night, here on a Saturday night. I forgot to give you guys the weather. You know, and here's the weather in Chicago. In Chicago, on the south side of Chicago, because I'm in the south suburbs of Chicago, and the weather is 57 degrees. with the humidity being 65 degrees and the wind is blowing at 6 miles per hour. Sunday, the weather will be high in the 65, low in the 50s when the sun drops. And on Monday, partly cloudy on Monday. 65 is a high on Monday. And of course, this is what they're saying here, 47. And when the sun drops on Monday, spring is here. It's time for spring cleaning. It's time for spring cleaning. It's time for spring cleaning. And also it's time for me to do some spring cleaning because I have some spring cleaning to do around my yard and in my front yard where the tree broke off and some of it hit on my garage roof, and I got to get up there and get that off. It looks really, really bad. I got leaves from last year that we were able to scrape up and put in bags and put the bags out there, and then the bags kind of burst a little bit. So we got to get out there and do some spring cleaning too to get that together so we can get our home together from the outside. It's beautiful on the inside. As some of you guys may know, my house burned in 2017. Over 80% of the home burned, and it was rebuilt back. So we have all the modern technology, all the modern things in our home. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. The studio burnt, and so we had the studio rebuilt. So we had the studio rebuilt, and that's something. I'm glad. And so we can do our show. So we are doing our show in the back room, and it's good to be able to do that. Soon. Carry on, Jordan always tell me I talk too much. Soon. Very soon, very soon, we are going to be going on YouTube to help build up our audience base. Club Saturday Night on YouTube. So you get a chance to see me on YouTube and hear the jams that we are playing on YouTube. So that's going to be coming up very, very soon. So I'm telling you, I'm excited about some of the new things that's happening and going on, and about spring. Aren't you excited about spring? Doesn't spring bring a refreshment to you? If it doesn't, you need to look inside, because that's coming from the great I am. Let it come inside of you. Spring is here. It's a refreshment. I know we got to go to work. I know we got to do the things that we got to do. But still, it's spring. Baby, Club Saturday Night. Do what you do, how you do, what? When you do. That's what we do. Right up in here. Man, I'm telling you, feeling it. Hold on, Jam in the Box. WHPNN Radio Network. I got Bulu Master. That's going to be coming up. Man, we're going to do some jams with that one. Somebody say, would you do the Battle of the Best? No, Battle of the Best. What the hell is that? I don't know. Here's Shaka.
Night
Soul Club Saturday night. Do what you do, how you do, when you do. Beautiful Shaka Khan. Man, God, love that woman. Man, she is so wonderful. Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan. I got something that I want to play for you. It's an old song, it's an old goodie song that I'm going to play for you. And I'm going to tell you something about the song. Well, not so much about the song. I'm not going to do that. But we're going to go and we're going to play what we play on the song. But this is a old school song because we play nothing but old school anyway. But we got some new. We do some new school stuff. Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. Club Saturday Night, WHPNN Radio Network. Isn't that my wife's name?
We're waiting for the sunlight. When I feel cold, you warm me. And when I feel I can't go on, you come and hold me. It's you and me forever. Sarah, smile. Oh, won't you smile for me, Sarah? If you feel like leaving, you know you can go. But why don't you stay until tomorrow? If you wanna be free, you know, all you got to do is say so. And when you feel cold, I warm you. And when you feel you can't go on, I'll come and hold you. It's you and me forever. Sarah, smile. I want you to smile for me, Sarah. Sarah, smile. I want you to smile, Sarah. I want you to smile for me, Sarah. Oh, smile. I want to laugh and say, make me feel midnight, keeping me crazy, crazy.
All I know is Jam in the Box, Jam Out Soul Club Saturday night. Do what you do, how you do, when you do. Digging back into the prehistoric stack, blowing off some dust. Blowing off the dust, baby. Getting ready. Got to. Legendaries got to play. Yeah, the staple singles. WHPNN Radio Network.
Let's do it again. Do it again. Do it. Let's do it again. Sometimes rain, moving
box, your Master Soul Club Saturday night. Man, I'm telling you. Last week, we salute Aretha Franklin. Man, yeah, we did. We gave her I thought was a very, very good one. And the Queen of Soul. Man, that's what we have to do. You know, that's what we do. We just get good salutes out. I want to do something a little different, guys, here. We put it in there. This is Jaheen coming up, but I want to put something just a little different in there. Of course, we got Bulu Magic coming up. Is that what they call? That's it, Bulu Master, not Bulu Magic. I'm sorry, excuse me. Bulu Master coming up, and in our hot mix coming up. So he's going to do a good 40 minutes of some super sound, some good hot mix coming in. So we have that coming up for you. But I want to do something here, and I want to key in for you guys to do what we do. WHPNN Radio Network right here. Club Saturday night. Yeah. Jam Master Soul. That's me. Dave the Man. Engineers in the house. Dr. G is in the house. And Doc, I noticed he has not touched those 2 beers we put back in front of him.
Let's cut it to a flick. Put your butt up on my dick and your body real close. We spooning. Put a towel on the floor under the door so your nosy ass neighbors don't know what we doing. For the record deal, the full course meals, the stages and fashion lights. Before we got fly, maybe you and I, it was 4 chicken wings and rice. And now we got more than we ever dreamed. But we got it all that at the wing scene. If I could give it up, the richer I get. I really miss that struggle love. Now ain't that love? Ooh, ain't that love? So much love. Ain't that love? If I could give it up, the richer I get. I really miss that struggle love. Let's take it way back, like when I used to pack the strap. I used to put the stash on my sack. Remember CeeLo and Crabs, head crack, way before ghetto love. Both tracking through the snow, 40 belows, chasing the dough, too young to know what we were doing. Running trains on the chicks, and now we're switching lanes on the whips. And now that I'm rich, life's a son of a bitch. Wish I could surely take it back. Take it back. Before the record deal, the full course meals, the stages and fashion lights. Before we got fly, maybe you and I, it was 4 chicken wings and rice. And now we got more than we ever dreamed. But we got it all that is the way it seems. If I could give it up, the richer I get. I really miss that struggle love. That ain't love. I don't know what love is. If that ain't love. That struggle love. If it wasn't for the streets, if it wasn't for the grind, the struggle man. Oh girl, I'm about to plant this seed in you, baby. We gonna never gonna call little girls and a couple of boys. A little bit of love brings you so much joy. Hold your love, use the for the data on your phone kind of love. Champagne love, let's make love. Panties over to the side kind of love. Nothing could divide kind of love. Heart full of pride kind of love. Struggle for your love kind of love. Ooh, ain't that love? So much love. Ain't that love? If I could give it all, the richer I get. I really miss that struggle love.
Box Jam, my soul club Saturday night. Do what you do, how you do, when you do. That's what we do on Club Saturday night. Man, that was a good jam there. I got, you know what? Here's another one that I think that you guys will love just as well. And I have it on for you to give it to you. And hope you enjoy it. You know what, Doc? Dave is now sipping down the beer. I mean, you know, what are we doing? Are we making him feel bad about himself or something? You know, Dave, it's just really interesting of how you do these things. And so, you know, Doc and I, you know, I mean, we just want to, we're not trying to say anything, but we are saying something. But at the same time, we just want you to know that, you know, you got to do something here, bro. You know, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. So, you want us to be your guinea pigs. I don't agree with that. WHPNN Radio Network. Club Saturday night. John Master of Soul. Dr. G is in the house. Music arranger.
I wanted to do to you. It's all about you. Baby, I've got plans. I'm gonna cater to you. All of the things I have been meant to do for you. Waiting patiently, girl, for your love now. More than just a one night stand. More than just a 1 minute man. More love. I've been waiting, baby, to show. 'Cause tonight's right. Girl, tonight is your night for love. Baby, tonight's right. Girl, tonight is your night for love. Baby, oh yeah, girl. You got my undivided attention. Girl, it's off, so don't even mention. No excuses. Interruptions. It's our time, don't wanna disrupt it. It's your favorite. We're gonna get it. Craving. Yeah. Waiting, patiently, baby. Girl, you deserve more than just a dinner and a movie. Your body needs to be caressed. You need love. I'll be giving my love to you. 'Cause tonight, baby. Tonight is your night for love, baby. Baby, tonight's right, baby. Tonight is your night for love, girl. Telling you, tonight, baby. Tonight is the night for love. Oh, girl, make you feel good, girl. Tonight is your night. You need to come and get it, girl. I know that girl that you with it, oh yeah. Oh, baby, tonight, yeah, lady, for love. It'll be so right. Come on, I'll be loving you all night. Oh, my baby, you're gonna wanna be tonight. You're gonna need it, baby. Tonight is the night, girl. I'll be loving you, baby. Make it go up and down, back and forth. Oh yeah, left to right, do it all night. We'll make it go up and down. Now make it come down. Oh baby, push it on back.
We were talking to Antonio Ramon on because he's doing a lot of good stuff happening around. He's on the internet just as well, and so we're talking to Antonio Ramon to get him on. May 16th is his birthday. Want to wish him a happy birthday coming up. Antonio Ramon Weekly, man, want to give him the best. He is selling out everywhere for what he's doing and what he's doing. Want to wish him the best, but get him on Club Saturday Night too, huh? Jam Master Soul. Here's Maxwell. Bob. Yes, baby. Maxwell. Jam in the box. Yeah. Come on. Woo. Yes. WHPNN Radio Network. Streaming, baby. Streaming nationally. Man, glad to do that. Glad to go back into the prehistoric stack and brush off a few for you. Man, glad to be able to do that for you right here on Club Saturday Night. We do have some more good stuff in store. Here, you know what? Here's something that I haven't done in a while, and I'm putting it in there myself. I am feeding the feeder myself to put it in there because it is a good jam. So just to let you know, just do that for you. Club Saturday Night, we want to be the station that you take with you. You can download Club Saturday Night. It's real simple, real easy. It really is. All you have to do is just go to speaker.com/8501589. You'll see all the blogs of Club Saturday Night, including our latest one that you may like, or even some in the past. You can take us with you on your iPad, on your iPod. You can take us to work with you. You can take us in your car. And you can listen to us in your car anytime you want to. Isn't that something? You have control. You have control. You have control. You can take us, you can do that just by downloading the icon of speaker.com. All you do is just go to your Play Store or your Apple Store, and you download speaker.com, and then you type in Club Saturday Night. You get all of the shows that Club Saturday Night have done, which is so many. And you can get, so if you want to dig back into the prehistoric stack, you can go to blogtalkradio.com/Mortgage Talk 1. We're under the umbrella of Mortgage Talk. And you can get Club Saturday Night back then. And you can even get us before we changed the name to Club Saturday Night. It was called MTG Party with the Boys on Saturday night. And you can go back and you can get that too. So you can even go back in the past, because we got a deep history here. I mean, we're not no spring chicken. We're not no spring boy to just jump out on the scene. We got history, baby. We got history. And our history goes back further than that. 30 years in spinning records into the club, and I've been there for a long time. So I am not no spring chicken. I can piss in the tall wheats with the big boys. I guarantee you I can. And I can do so even on live concert, even on live play. I can do that just as well. And I can perform very well for you to give you nothing but some good jams. So that's what I can do. That's why I am the jam master of soul. So, I mean, you don't think I just picked that out myself, do you? But that's what we do here. Now, I put that CD in. Okay, I forgot what the hell I put in. But I had to go back and look at it again. Hey, it happens when you get old like that. You get old, you forget. Okay, sorry. But that's what happens. Okay, Jam in the Box, Jam Master of Soul, Club Saturday Night, new edition. Yeah, that's what I did. I went back and did pretty sort of stack on you guys. Okay.
Alright, y'all. Yeah. She's the finest thing I've ever seen. Looking like a natural queen. I said, let me take you
the boss and I see you flossing my way. With the grace all up in my face, so I say, what's up, love? How you doing? What you think about me and you? Nah, but wait, let's make a date. Plans for dinner. I'm down to take it slow, cause you know that she's a winner. Got me fiending for the cream, don't you know? I'm moving in slow, but keep it low.
Yeah, baby boo, yo, what's up with
And
you?
don't stop.
Word around campus that you like it with you. I wanna freak it, but first I'm gonna take a peek at it. Grab it, stab it, cause you know I got to have it, so hit me.
Baby.
Master Soul Club Saturday night. Man. Did they get messed up a little bit? I don't know how they get messed up a little bit. But let's keep it going. Jam in the Box, Jam Master Soul Club Saturday night. Do what you do, how you do, when you do. Nothing stops the show. You know that.
So you're from the
Jam in the box, Jam Master Soul Club Saturday night. Do what you do, how you do, when you do. That's what you do. I don't know. What we got? Michelle Malay? Is that something? Is that what we got up here? Box, your master soul, Alexander O'Neal, one of my favorites, man. I'm telling you, if you were here tonight from 1986, Alexander, good job, great job, fantastic job. Alexander O'Neal as we jam the box here. I have one of my favorites coming up too, just as well. It's by Regina Belle. Yeah, you heard of her, Regina Belle. And she is indeed one of my favorite artists. I love her so much. I think she is so wonderful. And the song that she sings is just so fantastic. So here is Regina Belle doing what she do. Baby, come to me. She calling her man to her. Go ahead on, girl. That's what a woman does. Man, make a man feel good to be wanted, huh? Jam in the Box. Jam Master Soul Club Saturday night. Yes.
it's right. Roxanne, you don't have to go on the red light. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, Roxanne, since I knew you, I wouldn't talk down to you. I have to tell you just how I feel. I will share you with another boy. I know my mind is made up, so put away your makeup. Told you once, I won't tell you again. It's the bad way. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. You don't have to put on the red light.
box. Yes. Sounds of the Eagles. Yes. Jam in the box. Jam Master Soul Club Saturday night. Do what you do, how you do, when you do. Here's Phil Collins for you. Jump in the box, Jam Master Soul Club Saturday night. Do what you do, how you do, when you do. Dave, We had a little, was there a little technical difficulty right there, Dave? Yeah, we just had a little bit. That's okay. That was Phil Collins doing what he do. Man.
Everybody's trying to tell me what is right for me. Yeah. My daddy tried to bomb me with a sermon, but it's plain to see that they can't comfort me. Sorry, Charlie, for the imposition. I think I got the strength to carry on. Yeah, I need a drink and a quick decision. Now it's up to me. She's gone. I better learn her face. She's gone. I pay the devil to replace her. She's gone. What went wrong? Get up in the morning, look in the mirror. Alone as a toothbrush hanging in the stand. My face ain't looking any younger. Now I can't see love taking her hold on me. She's gone. I better learn how to face it. She's gone. I pay the devil to replace her. She's gone. What went in the city? Let the carbon and monoxide choke my thoughts away. And pretty bodies helped us out of memories. They can never be what she was to me. She's gone. I better learn how to face it. She's gone. The devil to replace her. She's gone. What went wrong?
Show Soul Club Saturday night. Do what you do, how you do, when you do. Man, in April 2019, here's a beautiful lady. Man, damn. This chick, man, I'm telling you, man, she's just awesome. I love her style. I know Quincy produced it. Gotta watch Quincy a little bit, but nevertheless.
To love.
Box Your Master Soul Club Saturday night, baby. I don't know what's up next. Dave put it in there, but I like it, Dave. Come on, baby. Club Saturday night.
Need to work out
the bottom, Jam Master Soul Club Saturday night. Do what you do, how you do, when you do. That's what we do here on Club Saturday night. I got the SOS band coming up. I want to just do a little bit of that for you, giving you, but before we get to the SOS band, Dave the Man, Dave finished both beers, Dr. G, and I've been watching him carefully. And he seemed to be okay. Now that means that we could try Dave's beer or whatever the hell you want to call it. But at the same time, it just simply means that, Dave, we're watching you and that you just cannot come in and just introduce beer to us while you sit back and watch our reaction. Okay? Dr. G, you are all right, on point. I thank you, my brother. Dave, I'm just saying. One time, what a jam, baby. Rap tapping on the doorstep. Want to say let that boogie in. Jam in the box. Jam Master Soul Club Saturday night.
Hello. You're talking to me? Yes. You're a gardening tool. You're not crazy.
Aye. What did I say about talking to humans?
And there's two of them.
Well, yeah, but go on. Scram.
Fine.
Jam in the Box, Jam Master Soul, Club Saturday Night. Do what you do, how you do what you do. That's what you do on Club Saturday Night. Let's see what's going on here. I have another one. Wait a minute. Your kiss is all I need. Is that what I'm getting? The kiss of your lips? Here's Harlan Oath. Kiss. Come on, here's Harlan Oath. I mean, I don't know if, you know, I like Harlan Oath. I do. But here they are. Kissing the lips. I just like this. This plays a lot at Carson Perry Scott, downtown Chicago, where I used to work. Man, this song just played throughout the whole store. It was huge. The song in the store.
Can I say?
Jam in the Box, Jam Master Soul Club Saturday night. Yes! I'm feeling it! I don't know, but I'm feeling it! Club Saturday night! Sounds of Aretha Franklin, Queen of Soul, baby. Yes. Man, Aretha can just make it sound so good. Come on, baby.
Got to be willing to try.
Saturday Night, Jam in the Box, Jam as a Soul. Man, Club Saturday Night, back-to-back, track-to-track, do what you do, how you do, when you do. You might have sounded Aretha Franklin. We gave a tribute last week because it was a birthday on Monday a week ago. Glad to do so for the Queen of Soul. I'm telling you, man, it gets no better than that. Man, besides the James Brown, the king, but it gets no better than that. Man, just appreciating people who do good music and play good music and just share good music and put their love and energy in the music that makes it so legendary. And that's what Aretha Franklin does. So, man, saying that, back to back, track to track, got Aretha, one of my favorites. My mama's favorite too. I grew up loving this song. Jam in the Box, Jam as a Soul, Club Saturday Night. Dusting off the stack, blowing out some dust. Prehistoric stack, Stephanie Mills. Man, I remember jamming this one in the clubs. Come on.
I'm wishing, Lord, I got my eyes on you. This mystery is thrilling. I'm not sure just what to do. This oasis is no mirage to me.
Jam in the Box, Jam Master Soul Club Saturday night. Do what you do, how you do, when you do. Man, Club Saturday night. That's what we do up in here. That was Stephanie Mills doing it to you. And, man, she just got better than that, didn't she? Did Stephanie just do it? I mean, she brought it, baby. She brought it. Stephanie Mills! Love you, girl. Jam in the Box, Jam Master Soul. Club Saturday night. Countdown. 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 Let's call. Well, first call for alcohol. I'm sorry. First call for alcohol. Club Saturday night. First call.
She living the life just like a movie star. She fell in love in East LA to the sound of the guitar. Yeah. Played by Carlos Santana.
Go ahead, Carlos.
Getting richer, the poor is getting poorer. See me and Maria on the corner, thinking of ways to make it better. In my mailbox, there's an eviction letter. Somebody just said, see you later. Yeah. East Coast. Maria, Maria. She remind me of a West Side Story. She living the life just like a movie star. Maria, Maria. She fell in love in East LA. I said it to the sound of the guitar. Yeah. Played by Carlos Santana. To make it better, then I looked up in the sky, hoping that there's a
Jam Master Soul Club Saturday night countdown before we have to go. 11 minutes to go for the show. Love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in to Club Saturday night. We'll be back at the end of the month of April on Club Saturday night. Yeah, that's what we do. We come back at the end of the month, bringing nothing but the jams and give you nothing but what you love to do. Tell a friend, tell someone about Club Saturday night is on the air. Tell them all. And then download Speaker.com. you got to download Speaker.com. When you get the icon of Speaker.com, then you can punch in Club Saturday Night, and you get all of the blogs that Club Saturday Night have done, and you can catch up on some good songs, old school songs, with some new school mixing in there from Club Saturday Night. If you get a chance to catch up on Club Saturday Night, to appreciate Club Saturday Night, and if you do, tell a friend, tell so many that Club Saturday Night is on the air. We're on the first Saturday and the last Saturday of each and every month. All you got to do is download the icon of Speaker.com, and you can go to Speaker.com/8501589, and you got Club Saturday Night, hosted by me, of course, the Jam Master of Soul, as we give you nothing but the jams on Club Saturday Night. We just want to be your station that you can depend on, that you can go to anytime you need to. That's what Club Saturday Night is all about. That's what the blog is all about. Cares with you at work, in your car. Take us with you. Tell everybody that you listen to Club Saturday Night. Jam After Soul Club Saturday Night. We wanted to do the hot mix, but we never got a chance to get it done. And so I apologize for that. We never got a chance to do the super hot mix that we wanted to do for you. We had Boule Masters up, set, and go, but it just didn't turn out that way. I apologize. I'm sorry. End of the month, we will introduce Boule. Bring him back. Boule Master. Get him in here. Let him do what he do, how he do, when he do. But Jam Master had to jam. Here's loose end before we go. Love you guys so much, man. Thank you for listening to Club Saturday Night. Take us with you, wherever you go. Download the Speaker.com icon and you get Club Saturday Night. Tune in. We're back at the end of the month on the last Saturday of the month of April. Wishing you a great April, a great summer, a great spring cleaning, a great happiness, a great marriage, a great separation, a great together. We wish you so much on Club Saturday Night. We love you, and we appreciate you wholeheartedly as we thank you for tuning in to Club Saturday Night. God bless you so much from the great I am. Man, thanking you. We put him in everything that we do. We'll see you at the end of the month if it's God's will. Man, love you guys. Club Saturday Night, Jam Master of Soul, signing off.
If you won't give me, I'll be listening. Someone else will have to do. Oh, baby. You're not the sky, I was gotta be. You for you, and me for me.
Do how you do when you do. Man, that's what we do here on Club Saturday Night. As we sign it off, man, I'm telling you, I loved it. I enjoyed it. I thank you so much for you tuning in, being here with us here on Club Saturday Night. I love you guys so much. Here's Frankie Beverly with about a minute to go of the show. Hey, it just gets no better to end it in the right way. Frankie Beverly and Maze. You haven't seen their concert, you better go out and check them out. I promise you, this summer, they're going to blow you up. They're going to blow your mind. You're going to have such a fantastic job. You're going to tell so many people about Frankie Beverly and Maze concert. But you heard it on Club Saturday Night. Download the icon of Club Saturday Night and tune in to us. Take us with you wherever you go, and you'll get us. We love you so much.